Thank you very much, Manu. And I want to go now to Democratic Congressman Matt Cartwright of Pennsylvania, the vice chair of the House Appropriations Committee that questioned Bill Barr today. All right, so you were in the room. Your impression?
He's in an uncomfortable position, Bill Barr is. It was his first time testifying on Capitol Hill since the release of the Mueller report and his summary of that. There were a lot of unsatisfied members of Congress questioning him. I myself was questioning him about their decision to go after the health care law. And even in that, I was left unsatisfied because I asked him, you know, did you talk that over with Mick Mulvaney? Did you talk it over with President Trump about your own feeling that was a no-go, the position that we should invalidate the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act? He didn't want to answer that, and he didn't want to tell me whether he was invoking executive privilege in not telling me. So I demanded that he tell us and that he tell us in writing.
And so he doesn't, it seems like again and again, doesn't want to answer those questions. I mean, you know, he did say that we're going to get the Mueller report within a week, so presumably by next, Monday or Tuesday. But there's going to be redactions, right? Grand jury details among them. The report itself, we know, is close to 400 pages, right? So what's your impression? Are we getting 200? Are we getting half of that? I mean, what are we actually even going to see?
You're not talking to an expert in the kind of report that a special counsel generates, but my guess is that there'll be significant redactions because he outlined 4 different categories of information in the report that he wants to redact, including grand jury evidence. What I'm hoping is that he does keep it to a minimum. He has said that. Attorney General Barr has said he wants to keep it to a minimum because he knows, as the rest of America knows, that the more he blacks out, the more people are going to be screaming and asking further questions.
All right, so I want to play an exchange that Barr had today with one of your Republican colleagues, and there's a pretty strong allegation in here, so let me play it.
Okay. Members of Congress have said they intend to ignore the public redactions and leak the full report. Would that give you pause if that were to occur?
Someone's going to leak the full report?
That's what we...
Well, that would be unfortunate because, you know, there's grand jury information in there that under the law has to be redacted.
All right, so the Republican Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy, then added that Congress should not get the unredacted report at all because you guys, Democrats, are going to leak it. What's your response when you hear that being thrown out there?
Well, when I said before people are going to be screaming about it, I didn't limit that to Democrats. We've got Democrats and Republicans. You know, on the Appropriations Committee, we like to say, well, there are Democrats in Congress and Republicans in Congress, and then there are appropriators. And, you know, Congressman Graves is a Republican, but he's an appropriator above all, and we like to do things together. And I know that's a shock to many people.
Well, we hope